So, did y'all see the video link that I sent y'all on YouTube? And I sent y'all the 4 videos on completing the square. Did anybody watch them? Yes, no, maybe.
Got it.
Did somebody watch them and it helped you? Hopefully it helped you. Did it help you? Okay, I got a couple of nods. All right, well, let's get to work. Let's see. I don't know.
Send it on?
I'm sorry, what?
What did you send it on?
I sent it on Teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right here. I'll show it to you. There's the first one right there. It's called Start Chapter 3 of 110, Completing the Square. And then there's Completing the Square 2, 3, 4, and 5. So those are 5 good videos if you want to learn how to complete the square. Because a lot of teachers don't teach it because they don't know how to do it themselves, mainly. And the reason you want to learn it is because it's not restricted. You can use it for any quadratic. All right, so I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to put this in order. Let me see if I can put these in order by subject. Make sure. Okay, they're in order. Well, they should be. This is R.5 37. R.5 37/8. It's like number 37 in the book and number 8 online. Completing the square, help! Okay, here is the question. X squared plus 8x plus blank or minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, I do realize that I've taught some of you very well and that you're bored with completing the square, but we've got to go over this for some of those teachers that didn't teach it. So here we go. First of all, I'm going to move C over to the other side. Then I'm going to take half of B divided by 2, and square it. So that's going to be 8 divided by 2 squared, and that's 4 squared, 16. And that will give us shortcut number 1 or number 2 on the left-hand side. That's why we do it. Shortcut number 1 or 2. And that gives us x plus 4. Quantity squared is equal to 17. At this point, you have the vertex. The vertex is equal to -4 and -17. Solve for x. So that's going to be x plus 4 is equal to the square root of 17. And that's what, 4.1? Let's see, 16. I'm sorry. 16 would be 4. Yeah, 17 would be like 4.1 or 4.2. So x plus 4 is equal to positive or negative. I'm going to say 4.2 minus 4. 4.2 minus 4 is 0.2 and negative 8.2. So there's your 2 x-intercepts. Your y-intercept is right here. So now you're ready to sketch the graph. Should you be able to do this fluently? Yes. If you're still up here trying to figure out where I got shortcut number 1 or number 2, then you're behind. Excuse me. I was tearing down trees yesterday on the creek with my track hoe, and on Saturday, And I think I must have hit 2 or 3 trees with pollen, on the leaves, because yesterday I sounded like a bullfrog.
Oof.
I still don't sound perfect today. Always remember, before you work the hoe, you got to be careful. You got to put your mask on. Some of y'all don't even know what a track hoe is, so just forget it.
It's like a backhoe, isn't it?
The backhoe with tracks, yes.
Yeah.
Mine's 30 tons. I got a 30-ton one. I got a pretty big one. It's got a 4-foot bucket.
Got a big hoe.
I got a big hoe. I like my hose big. All right, so let's draw it. Oh my gosh, I actually see at least 5 or 6 smiles. Golly, I didn't know this class could smile. I thought all this class was winged on a pickle.
I think most
All
of
right,
them.
-1 is right there. That's your y-intercept. 0.2 is right here. 8.2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8.2 is right there. Vertex is -4 and -17 way the heck down here. And there's your parabola. So with all parabolas, since it's x to the second power, the domain is all real numbers. Range is from -17 to infinity. Decreasing from -infinity, decreasing from -infinity to -4, increasing from -4 to infinity. Line of symmetry is x is equal to -4. And everybody should know how to do all of that when you're in calculus. So if you didn't learn that in 110 or 109, then you didn't get your money's worth. Speak now or forever hold your peace if you have questions, because I know I've gotten several emails from y'all about completing the square. So squeaky door gets the grease. Except for my 109 students. And my 109 students ask questions, I'm going to ignore you because you're supposed to know. I'm just kidding. Who's got questions? Okay. Let's go to the next one because I know it's probably another completing the square. Let's see what they ask. They just want to know the x-intercepts because that's what the solution is, x-intercepts. So that's going to be left to right, -8.2. They probably want it as radicals. Yeah, they do. They want it as radicals. So that's going to be, hold on, square root of 17. Well, positive or negative, square root of 17 minus 4. That should be your answer, unless they want them in 2. I'm not writing 2. That's ridiculous. There's a positive or negative right there. There's no sense in writing twice. Okay, good job. Good test question. Now, why would I pick that test question? There's 2 reasons.
Because a lot of people are going to probably try and skip it.
No, I'm not that type of teacher. Because 1 is complete the square and 2 is short and what? Short and sweet. It's just what is the solutions? Now, it may not be short and sweet. A lot of people say, well, Hubert, why did you do all that? I'll tell you why. This is called extra whoop. Extra whoop. Let's see. Extra practice. That's what this is called. Some of y'all may not be familiar with those 2 words, but anyway. Next. That's how you get them trophies, the one that you really win. All right. This is R537. R537. Is this the same one? That's the same one. Let's move on down to R575. R575/19. Let's see what this one is. This a test question? Determine the domain of the function. Well, this one, you just got to set the radicand equal to 0. F of x is equal to the 8th root of 15 minus x. Now, we cannot have, we got an even exponent, an even index. So we cannot take the square, the even root of a negative number. So 15 minus x is equal to 0. Negative x is equal to negative 15. X is equal to 15. So if I plug 15 in here, I'm going to get 0, which I can take the square root of 0. 15 is okay. I can use 15. But what about 14 and what about 16? 15 minus 14. Is that okay? Yeah. 15 minus 13. That's okay. What is 15 minus 16? Nope. 15 minus 17. Nope. So we can't use these guys. So it's what? What is the domain of this function? What's the domain of this function? Which way do we read? Left to right? So it's negative infinity to what?
15 bracket.
15. There you go. And that's your domain. So let's type that in. Parentheses, negative, infinity, comma, 15, and bracket. And that is a good test question. Short and sweet. I typed in 13. It's 14. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, it's 15. I can't read. Here we go. Short and sweet. Those are the kind of questions I like on the test. I don't like them A through Z questions. You ever seen some of those? Those are a pain. All right, next one. This is R91, R591. R591. My voice is going quick. R591/22. Is this a test question? Oh, I don't know. What is this? It says, according to Zipf's law, the number of cities in with a population greater than S okay. The number of cities in with a population greater than S is inversely proportional. Inversely, Y is equal to K over X. Trying to see where this is going. According to Zipf's law, the number of cities in with the population greater than S. S, I don't understand that.
Yeah, I saw that one last night, and I just kind of
Population greater than S, I don't understand.
went past it.
I understand the S part. I just don't understand how they're supposed to. I'm just going to say S, population greater. Because you need to have greater than what? Is greater than S with a population. Number of cities in population greater than S is inversely proportional to S. There we go. Inversely proportional to S. Okay, there we go. In 2008,
That's a long time ago.
there was 50 U.S. cities with a population greater than 350,000. Population is greater than 350,000. Estimate A, the number of U.S. cities, with a population between 350,000 and 500,000. That's A. And B, between number of cities between 250,000 and 700,000. Well, first of all, I'm going to do this. I think I'm doing this right.
I'm on this problem right now on the homework.
It looks like, so that would be N is equal to K over S. Because this is your inverse, and then you put your number, you put your variables in there. And they're saying that 50 states, 50 have a population of greater than 350,000. So K has got to be equal to 350 times 50. I don't know. That's awfully big. I don't know if that's right or not. That's 350,000 times 50. 50 times 350,000. That's a BA number. 350,000.
17,500,000.
Yeah. K is equal to 17,500,000. So N is equal to 17,500,000 divided by S. So N is equal to 17,500,000 divided by S. That's the equation that we get. So this first one would be 17,500,000 over S less than or equal to or less than 500,000 and greater than 350,000. Now, did it say greater than or equal to, or did it say just greater than? Let me see what it said. It says between 350 and 500,000. So that could be equal to so that means I would multiply by 1 over 17,500,000. I don't think this is right. No, that can't be. 17,000 or 17,500,000. That can't be right.
It's going to be a two-digit number.
Yeah, I think what's got me messed up is this S. Because really, you could actually do K over S is equal to these two numbers and solve that way.
You have a work email.
I'm thinking a minute. Hold on. I did this problem last semester. I remember doing this problem. And you set it up as a inequality, but I've got my numbers. I don't have my numbers in the right place. If P is greater than 350,000 and P is greater than 350,000 population. So 50 states, 350,000. Yeah, I thought I had it set up right. Let me see if that's what they're doing. Let's see what that's what I thought they would do. N is equal to K over S. That's what I got. Yep, 57. Is that what they said? 57. Yeah, 57. Okay, I did that right. So it is a BA number. It is a BA number.
I just got the problem.
I'm sorry, hold on. We got 17,500,000. They got 22,800,000. So K is supposed to be a big number.
I just got that problem right.
Okay, well, hold on.
By totally guessing the correct answers.
Well, I'm not guessing. I'm trying to set my problem up. Hold on.
Oh,
okay, that's what they're doing. They're setting up each side. Hold on. Yeah, they're setting up each side. Well, that's what I thought I was doing, but I wasn't. So 22 over 550 and 22 over 400. And 22 over 400. So that's what they're doing. Okay, just don't put it inside the. Okay, I know what I did wrong now. We did everything right at the beginning. Okay, so y is equal. I know what they're doing now. So y is equal to k over x. That's inverse. That's your inverse. Y'all should know that from algebra. And I do Kn is equal to K over, it's supposed to be K over X, and K over S, that is our new formula. And here they give us 50 states is equal to K over 350,000. And we multiply that out, and you get K is equal to that BA number, which we said is 17,500 or 17,500,000. So you plug that back in for K. Plug that back in for K and rewrite your formula. 17,500,000, and divide by S. There's your formula. So write that formula down. And A says, what is the cities between 350,000 and 500,000? So N at 350,000 is equal to 17,500,000 divided by 350,000. And then N at 500,000 is equal to 17,500,000 divided by 500,000. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1750 divided by 35. So 1750 divided by 35. We'll just do that in the calculator. 1750 divided by 35, not multiplied, dork. Divided by 35, 50. Oh, that's the first one. Oh my Lord, I can't even write. Let me do 17,000, 17,500,000 divided by 350,000. This is not a test question. This take too long on the daggum test. So 50 states have that. And the next one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 175 divided by 5. 175 divided by 5. 35 states. Okay, so that's the first one. That's A. So the first thing you do is set up the inverse. N goes where Y is and S goes, and then you plug in what they give you. This is given. 50 states have 350,000. And then you find K and plug it back in, and here is your equation. And now you do B. B says from 250,000, so N at 250,000 is equal to 17,500,000 divided by 250,000. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 1750 divided by 25. So 1750 divided by 25. 70 states. We don't have 70 states. So I don't know if that's right or not. And then the last one is 700,000.
We should still have 48 states.
Yeah, I thought we had 50 last time I checked.
Should get rid of California and New York.
What?
Should get rid of California and New York.
Well, there's a lot of states we need to get rid of, but I'm gonna shut my mouth. I better be quiet. 700,000 would be 17,500,000 divided by what did I say? 700,000. That would be 1750 divided by 7. 175 divided by 7. 175 divided by 7. 25 states. So A is 50 to 35 and 25 to 70, but we don't have 70, so I guess it max out at 50. I don't know how they were going to take that 70 states, but that's what I got. I'm going to leave that there for a few minutes so you can look at it. Let's see what they get. So between 350 and 500,000. Well, that would be what? 25, 35? Oh, crap. I don't know what they're getting. 15. Oh, 50 minus 35. I forgot to subtract it. 50 minus 35 is 15, and 70 minus 25 is 50. Now, what is 70 minus 25? 70 minus 25 is what? 45?
No, 45. Yeah.
Should be 45 states. Next one. You got to subtract the two from each other. Not a test question. Hell, I don't even understand why it's even in this in here, because it's not very. Doesn't have much calculus. I guess because it's direct and inverse variation. I guess. Not a good test question. I probably wouldn't put that one on the test unless it weaseled his way in there through the computer. So, Mr. Franklin, I hope that helps a little bit on that one. Let me know if it doesn't. Does that help a little bit? Okay, he's not going to say anything. R.6, 45. R.6, 45 / 22. Is it a review test question? That's the same one. Why did it give us a different number? No, that's not the same one. Hold on. R6. There we go. I didn't click on it. I suck.
Yeah.
No, that's R6 45 13. R6 45 13. Maybe it's Sudafed or something, or the Benadryl I'm on. Okay, this is very simple, short and sweet, change base formula. Now, some of you may not have. Let me go ahead and do this for you because you may not have it. You go to the Google and you type in exponential logarithmic. I don't even know how to spell rhythmic. This logarithmic. There we go. Exponential logarithmic properties. Images. And let me find a good one for you. I'm trying to find one. I don't see one that has everything. Here's one. Now I'll add one to it. Copy image. Go over to the word processor and give you paste. There's one. Save as logarithms. Send y'all that. And I'll send that to y'all right now. You're welcome. So you can be looking at that one. And where's logs? Hold on, let me find it. Screen. Are y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know
Yes.
what the heck happened. I go to try to send y'all something and it cuts off everything. We'll try it again for you. Except I can't find it. Give me a second to look. I thought I saved it where I could find it. There it is. No. Well, I sent you something. I don't know if that's it or not. Yeah, there you go. There's some of it. Let me give you another one. One of them is a change base formula. LOG. I don't know how I just did that and I didn't. I thought I saved it, but I don't see it. So anyway, I'll just write it down for you because it's going to take too long and it might shut down the computer again. So I don't want to do that. I done lost everything now. Y'all still see my page, right? Yes or no? Huh?
It's just
No.
the cameras.
Everybody see the page?
No,
Should have logs right there. You see logs?
No.
no.
Hold on. Now do you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I'm just going to show you the change base formula because I don't feel like trying to find it. All right, so the change base formula basically says if you have log base A of B and A does not equal E or 10, because if it's not base E or base 10, your calculator can't calculate it. So then you rewrite it as log base 10 of B over log base 10 of A. Or you could do log base E, which is the natural log, over log base E of A, and that would be the natural log of B over the natural log of A. So you can do this, or you can do this. So this is this question that was just asked. If I can get it pulled back up again. This says the log base 9 of 20. And that's going to be log base 10 of 20 over log base 10 of 9. Or the natural log of 20 over the natural log of 9. So take your handy dandy calculator. Natural log of 20 divided by the natural log of 9. 1.36. There's a couple on the test like that. If you miss them, don't tell anybody because those are real simple. This is the actual property. It's called the change base formula. Change base formula. All right. And that's 1.36. It says round to 4 decimal places, so I'm sorry. That's close enough for government work. Next. R.6 45 R.6 61. R.6 61.
What the hell is all that noise?
I don't know. Somebody's got their mic on.
Sorry, that was my bad.
R.6 61 slash what? What was it? 61 slash 15. It says log base B of 2 is equal to A, and log base B of 3 is equal to C. And you've got log base B of 8, and they want you to write it in the form of A and B. This is kind of a rewrite drill. I'm going to rewrite this as log base B of 2 to the third power. And that's going to be 3 times log base B of 2. And log base B of 2 is A, so that's going to be 3A. So that's what they want, should be 3A. That's the way I see to write it. Who's got a question on that? A is equal to 2 to the third power. Bring the 3 out using the power rule. When I say the power rule of logs, everybody should be going, oh yeah, I remember that. And then 3 times natural log base B. Log base B of 2 is A, so I just 3A. Should be 3A. Okay, next. And I think that's it. Nope. Nope. Let's see. R6. Oh, R63. R63 15. R6 63 15. R6 63. It's the same one, isn't it? Oh, me. 16, I'm sorry. I guess I need to start clicking on them better. All right, if X is equal to log base B of 7, and Y is equal to log base B of 2, express log base B of 98 in terms of X and Y. Well, we do know that 98 is divisible by 2, and we got a 2 over here. I'm looking to see, we know that 98 is not a perfect square. 98, I don't think, is a perfect square. It's not a perfect cube. So I'm going to just, let's see if 7 will go in there. Yeah, 7 will go into 98, like 14 times with it. So log base B of 7 times 2 times 2. And that's times, and when you multiply something with the same base, you can rewrite it. Let's say 7 times 2 is 14. 14, wait a minute. 14 times 7. Yeah, that should be a 7. So log base B of 7 times 7 times 2 I'm just thinking out loud as I'm doing this. So that's log base b of 7 plus log base b of 7 plus log base b of 2. That's going to be x plus y, and that's going to be 2x plus y. So it looks like it's going to be 2x plus y. Two x plus y. And you feel good about yourself. So you don't have to wear sunglasses indoors, guys. Don't do that. You look like a damn fool. That's it. How's everybody feel? We just went over all those questions. How's everybody feel?
And
Give me something.
feel quite.
Well, we haven't. Let's look at R7. R7 assignments. Let's see how far y'all gotten. Well, I could look it up, but that'd embarrass you. There's R7 right there. So let's see what those have in common. Not many of them. Okay, that's scatter plot. Might be used for model. Okay. When you do one like this, I'll go and let's see. Let me find one you can actually, well, we can put this in the, you can put it in your TI-80 or TI, or I can put it in the spreadsheet. I'm going to put it in the spreadsheet. Show you how to use the modeler in your spreadsheet if you have one. So let me build this up for you so you can see it. Let's make the grid a little bit better. And let's label it. Let's do a format of cells. Make that a little bit on the gray side. And here we go. All right, so let's see what kind of points we got. First point is 1 and 2. Oh God, really? 3.5? That look like 3.5 to y'all? 1 and 3.5. 1, 3.5. Next one is 3 and 4.5, or 3 and 5. It's 3 and 5, isn't it? 3 and 5. Next one is 5 and 6.5. 5 and 6.5. The next one is 7 and, oh gosh, really? 7 and 6.8. I don't know why they're giving y'all these. 7 and 6.8. And the last one is 8. Oh, thanks. 9 and 8. They gave us a good one. 9 and 8. And let's highlight those and make them a little bit more visual. I thought I hit that. There we go. Highlight that. Insert. And we'll do a scatter plot. And I'm going to right click, add trend line. And let's look at the trend lines. Let's see which one best fit. let's see, that's a linear. Exponential. Logarithmic. I don't know. Polynomial. That's a pretty good fit right there. Power. That could be a pretty good fit. I'll have to go back to linear. I don't know. I guess you could argue linear, polynomial, or power. I'd say that either one of those is pretty good. Let's see what our choices are. Linear would be x to the first power, right there. Can you pick more than one? Nope. Neither quadratic nor linear. Polynomial, neither quadratic. Well, we said it was quadratic. Excuse me. I don't know. Exponential. We said exponential could fit it. I say it's either linear or exponential. But since we're in exponential and logarithms, I'm going to say exponential. Let's see what it says. Nope. So let's try linear. Yep, it was linear. So let's do another modeling. Let's find one. That's not a good test question. I'll tell you which one I put on the test with the modeling. Not that one. Let's look to see what the next one looks like. No, I don't think I have much of a choice. Well, this one would be absolute value, a negative absolute value, but I don't know if they even got that. This is absolute value, so let's put it in. I don't know if we can put them in. Let's see, these are decent. They usually have a button you can push to send it over to the Excel spreadsheet. I don't know why they don't do that. Let me blow it up a little bit. Pull up the Excel spreadsheet. Somebody all right? Sound like you're choking or something. All right, the first one is 0 and what? What is that, 75? That's close to 75. I'm not going to split hairs. 0 and 75, 25, 50, 75, 100. So that's 0 and 75. So we'll put in 0 and 75. Next one is 1 and 125. 1 and 125. The next one is 2 and 175. 2 and 175. Next one is 3 and 125. 3 and 125. And the last one is 4 and 75. 4 and 75. So let's highlight those. Why didn't that last one? Okay, there they are. Hold on a second, something's messed up. There. And insert, scatter plot, right click, add trend line, exponential, nope, linear, nope, logarithmic, nope. Okay, let me try that again. Add trend line. Polynomial. That one, polynomial probably. Power. Nope. So I think polynomial is going to be your answer on this one because the other ones aren't fitting at all. Yeah, I would say polynomial on this one. Quadratic. That one says neither quadratic nor linear, so it's either this one greater than 0. It'd be greater than 0. Then it's going to be polynomial. I have no idea what it is. Quadratic less than 0. Okay, less than 0. Not a good test question. So when you do these, what I would do if I was you, I would put them in your calculator. You want to put them in your calculator, you go to Stat and Edit and punch in your numbers. So I'll show you how to do that right quick because I know some of you probably don't know how. I don't know if you do or not. 21. Well, okay, you don't have to on this one. What does this look like? It looks like a parabola, doesn't it? Looks like a bell curve. The chances are it's going to be quadratic. Yep. So just look at the shape. This should be linear. You could do probably an exponential, but that would probably be linear. This one would be, again, polynomial, quadratic. A is less than 0, or A is greater than 0. There we go. So those are just looking at them. And anybody got anyone they want to go over? Well, I just finished the R.7. I did 4 or 5 of your questions. So what does that mean? Over to the files. What does that mean, people?
We have a test coming.
Yeah, we have a test coming up. I don't know where your outline is. I thought I sent you the outline. That says 109. That's the wrong one. Oh, there it is. It just says 109. I got to change that. All right, look at here. Blow it up. For those people that didn't print it out, put it in your notebook. And I told you to. Look at there, review. I don't know what's today. Oh my gosh, 9/7. We're on target. So that means Thursday we're gonna go over your test. And that means that you're gonna have dates on your homework, and that's gonna be real close to the test date when I start the test. So I'm gonna turn off the share screen right quick. And I'm going to look at how y'all are doing on your homework. Because if I'm going to fuss at you, I'm going to make sure I got my ducks in a row before I fuss at you. Everybody should be on R.6 and R.7. That's where everybody should be. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 7 or 8 of y'all that are like on 6.4 or R4. So y'all got some work to do. Who's got questions? Because my voice is about shot. Well, let me ask y'all some questions. How are y'all feeling about the review? Is this stuff that you've seen before? Okay, is it coming back? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need to go ahead and get finished. So that means Thursday. Y'all need to be prepared. I will go over whatever questions. I'm gonna delete these questions because I've covered all of them except they were duplicates, okay? So if you want to send them in again, that's fine, but I'm gonna delete these because these are all duplicates. We went over one of each. So I'm going to delete those. And that means people will be sending me new problems, okay? Who's got questions? Let me call the roll. And my voice is about shot, so I'm glad this is